What's going on, guys? This is Bill with Prodigy.com, and today we're going to be talking about Madden 27 game plans. I know this might not be the type of video you're used to seeing from me. Most of you are used to seeing, screaming blitzes, one-play touchdowns, nanos, money plays, glitchy route combos, and stuff that makes people pause the game and wonder what just happened. Don't worry, all of that is still coming. But this video matters because money plays are way more dangerous when they are part of a real game plan. And a lot of players have plays, they don't have a plan. A play might, get you one touchdown. A blitz might get you one sack. A one-play touchdown might work once, but a complete game plan is what wins games against good players. And before we get into it, if you guys could like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications. I've been doing this for 22 years, and Madden 27 is going to reward players who understand schemes, counters, pressure adjustments, and situational football. Also, for complete Madden 27 game plans, money plays, one-play touchdowns, counters, mini schemes, all that good stuff, check us out at MaddenProdigy.com. So let's get into it. The first thing every Madden 27 game plan needs is the ability to read the defense before and after the snap. Before the snap, look at the safeties, corners, linebackers, and pressure. Are the safeties high? Are they low? Are the corners pressed? Are the linebackers walked up? Is the defense overloaded to one side? Is your opponent showing the same look every snap? That gives you clues. But after the snap, you need confirmation. Does the safety rotate? Does the corner bail? Did the blitz actually come, or was it bait? That's how you stop guessing. A real game plan tells you how to look for, or what to look for before the snap, and where to go with the ball, after the snap. The second thing you need is motion, formation shifts, and bait plays. Motion is not just to look fancy. Motion gives you information. If a defender follows, that tells you something. If nobody follows, that tells you something else. The defense bumps, rotates, or adjusts late. That's information that you can use. Then you also need bait plays. A bait play could be an RPO, a bubble screen, a quick flat, a run, or a route combo that keeps attacking the same defender. And the goal of that is to force your opponent to adjust. If he widens out to stop the RPO attack inside, if he brings the safety down, take the shot. If he shades underneath, attack over the top. That's the difference between random play calling and a real scheme. You make your opponent react and then punish the reaction. The third thing every game plan needs is one main formation that you can build around. Not 20 formations, not random plays from all over your playbook. One formation that gives you a run, quick pass, man beater, zone beater, a blitz answer, a red zone call, a shot play, and counters when your opponents adjust. That doesn't mean you never use formations, other formations. It means you need a home base. The run sets up the pass. The quick game sets up the bomb. The motion shows the coverage. The bait play forces adjustments. The money play punishes the adjustments. And that is how you build a real Madden 27 game plan. The fourth thing you need is answers for pressure, man zone, and also the red zone. Heavy blitzers are always going to be around. People are going to send heat and try to scream at you before your routes develop. You need quick throws, running back routes, motion snaps, max protect when needed, screens, drags, flats, inside zone, and QB runs if you have a mobile quarterback. Most importantly, make blitzers pay. If he leaves the flat open, take it. If he vacates the middle, throw behind it. If he plays the man behind the blitz, have your man beater ready. Against man, you need routes that separate. Against zone, you need concepts that put defenders in conflict. Cover 2, cover 3, and 4, and match coverage are not all attacked in the same way. A complete game plan gives you answers no matter what the coverage they play. And in the red zone, you also need a plan. The 15-yard line is different than the 10, and the 10 is different than the 5. The 5 is different from the goal line. You need plays that score when the field gets tight, because moving the ball means nothing if you keep sitting or settling for 3. The fifth thing that you need is a quarterback plan. Money plays, one-play touchdowns, clock management, and tendencies. If you have a mobile quarterback, he cannot just be a panic button. Make him part of the scheme. Quarterback runs, rollouts, escapes, options, and design movement. Force your opponent to account for him. If he has to spy the quarterback, something else opens up. Now with money plays and one-play touchdowns, this is where a lot of people mess up. They find a one-play touchdown and call it on the first drive. Now the opponent has seen it. Now he can adjust. Now your best bullet is gone. Use this first drive or two to study him. Does he press? Does he shade underneath? Does he blitz? Does he roll the safety down? Does he keep leaving the same area open? Pay attention. Then when the right look shows up, take your shot. And if you're already up 2 scores, that one-play touchdown can be a dagger. That's the play that puts you up 3 scores and makes them think about quitting. Money plays are weapons. Don't waste them. Set them up and hit them when it hurts. Also, clock management matters too. There's a lot of us that's our biggest downfall is clock management. Know when to score fast and when to slow down the game. If your opponent can't stop you, milk the clock and limit possessions. If you're down, speed it up. And always watch tendencies. The players who recognize tendencies first usually control the game. Now, defensively, your game plan needs to be complete too. You need an RPO plan. Take away quick reads, bubbles, slants, and force the offense into bad decisions. You need defense, you need run defense and gap shooting. Do not just hope the CPO sheds. Understand gaps, angles, user fits, and when to attack. Also, you also need blitzes that work against different types of slide protection. A blitz that beats one type of slide protection, it's not going to beat like maybe a half slide. You need pressure from different spots. Most importantly, you also need to disguise it. If you can show the same look and bring pressure from 3 different spots, now you know you're dangerous. And this year with the custom macros, believe me, that's way more than possible. And you will see that in the Season Pass Live, our defensive eBooks and stuff. You're going to be able to do things like shift the entire defense to the left and still bring pressure from the right, which is crazy. And like I said, if you can show the same look from the 3 different spots, that's dangerous. Same shell, different pressure, same alignment, different coverage. That's how you force bad reads. And yes, practice field goals. It sounds boring, but kicking can win or lose games. So let's bring it all together. A complete Madden 27 game plan is not just money plays, blitzes, or one-play touchdowns. It's reads, it's motion, bait plays, one main scheme, blitz answers, coverage beaters, and red zone plays. Also, know your quarterback, so know how to use your quarterback. Clock management, your opponent's tendencies. You got to have an RPO defense. Know how to shoot gaps to stop certain runs, disguise pressure, and adjustments, and then be good at special teams. That's what I'm building at MaddenProdigy.com. Actual Madden 27 game plans with money plays, one-play touchdowns, blitzes, counters, offensive answers, defensive pressure, red zone strategy, and the adjustments you need to win. The goal is not to just know plays. The goal is to know how to win games. Check the link in the description for complete Madden 27 game plans and premium strategy. Drop a comment. Tell me what part of a complete game plan you struggle with the most. Reading pressure, beating man coverage, zone stopping, blitzes, scoring in the red zone, getting pressure, or managing the clock. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.